Before the roads, before the lights, before the world discovered this place, there was only nature. A land carved by time, where the mountains stood as silent guardians, untouched, untamed. Then came the adventurers, the ones who felt the call of the mountain. They carved their way through fresh powder, chasing the thrill of the untouched slopes. The dreamers, the pioneers, the visionaries who saw beyond the snow and into the future. In 1962, Vail was born, a playground in the clouds, where the world's finest skiers etched their lines into history. Vail grew beyond the mountains, beyond the slopes. It became a sanctuary of the world's elite, a retreat for those who had conquered, who had built their own empires, and who now sought something beyond just wealth. Serenity, escape, a place where time stands still. Now, a new legend is born, a home unlike anything we have seen before, where nature, innovation, and the extraordinary all converge. Architectural craftsmanship at its finest. This is 165 Forest Road, not just a home, a masterpiece, a legacy.
Welcome inside this beautiful property. I can't wait to show you guys all of the features here. This is hands down my favorite property that we've shown yet. Absolutely no detail was left untouched here. Something that's very fascinating about this, and we've seen it in some of the other properties, world-renowned architects, world-renowned craftsmanship involved, but something that sets this property apart from other properties is that the homeowner was involved in every step of the process. The homeowner thought of every single detail and was along the way with the architect, making this truly a one-of-a-kind property. And it all starts right here at the front door. We've got our state-of-the-art security system across the entire property, and what that means is that every single door can't be opened from the inside or the outside. They're all locked. In order to get in, we've got our biometric features on the outside so a homeowner can access via fingerprint. There's also security cameras and facial recognition as well. From the inside of the space, for safety reasons, the homeowners did have small children, and due to all the glass around, they didn't want anybody to be able to access or open the door with the kids. So what they did is they incorporated this feature. We've got our security button here. You press this and we'll hear a click. And what ends up opening is this massive bronze solid door right here. Just look at how thick that is. That's probably 6 inches thick. And it effortlessly opens because of the double pivot on here. And look at this. We're going to use one finger and the door closes with little to no effort. Now, when you first enter the space, one of the first things you're going to notice off to your right is this right here. If I were to hide this, you probably wouldn't know what it was. You'd probably think it was just another structure in the property, but it is a residential elevator. For anyone that has ever been inside of a residential elevator, you know that it is a little tight. They can be a little claustrophobic. So what they did here is they made it a glass top. It doesn't matter what floor you're on. If you look straight up, you could see the sky. And we can call the elevator here as well. What's very unique about this elevator specifically, oh, here we go, is that it's freestanding. We've got steel pillars holding the elevator, and it does not touch any of the property all around. All you're gonna see is some nice little connections here to allow us inside and outside of the property, but it's its own freestanding structure within the property. We'll cover more details of that later. From the elevator, this is our foyer right here. As soon as we step in, we have a beautifully organized coat room with custom Italian cabinetry all throughout. This custom made little seating area right here, allowing you to take off your shoes. And right here, right when we enter the space, we're greeted with beautiful floor-to-ceiling windows across the board. These windows do open all the way down, and you'll see that across the entire space. The goal here was to make it a seamless transition between inside and outside, so it didn't matter if it was summer or winter, you could step outside and you could step inside. All of the outdoor living space is heated. There's over guys, I have to say this because it's absolutely incredible. There's over 5,000 square feet of outdoor deck and seating area. 5,000 square feet. And the entirety of it is heated. The pool is heated. It can be used year round. Let's head on out here real quick. If the sound goes a little dull on us, just bear with me. They are building a house right next door, so they are doing some construction there. So we've got the seamless integration right here. We're gonna step onto this heated outdoor tile, and this right here is gonna be our picnic area / barbecue area. You get a little sneak peek of the pool behind me, some views through the trees of Vail Village, but that's not it. We're still gonna go upstairs, and there's even better views up there. I just wanna cover a couple quick things here before we move back inside. We've got our full stand-up shower in here. They are housing some pool supplies in there as well, so we're not gonna show that. But right here, look at that, guys. Our barbecue is perfectly tucked away for you to be able to barbecue in the summer. But in other instances that we've seen where you've had to pull this out, this is not the case. They've built in a full hood ventilation system in here. So you can barbecue in the summer, and when you're all done, just close this up. Now, one of the things that I asked the agent was why the homeowner decided to go with a reflective outer coating on here. And I was told that it was just so you could get mirrored views of the mountains in the background. So it doesn't matter if you're looking this way, we've got our mountain views, or if you're looking this way, you've got our mountain views, and also that way, mountain views as well. These are the $1 million views that everyone is paying for to be able to build right here on the side of Vail Mountain. Let's head back inside real quick. Close this guy out. Now it's 27 degrees currently outside, but with the heated patio, you really don't feel it. So I want to start right here and just show you guys something. If I'm standing right about here, you'll notice right behind me, all the lights are lined up perfectly straight. The hallway is perfectly straight. The tile in the floor perfectly aligns with that. This is what I was talking about. No detail was left untouched. Behind me is where the master bedroom is. That entire side of the property is the master suite. We will cover that later. First, what I want to do is I want to take you into the family room / living room and kitchen space. Let's head on that way. Now, as we come down into this gorgeously designed space, you'll notice the very, very high ceilings, but you'll also notice the change of elevation. I'm going to talk about that a little more when we cover the family room. But right here, we're going to step in to this beautifully designed seating area. Now, all of the furniture on this property is going to be sold to the property with the exception of a few personal items that the homeowner wanted to keep. But the furniture was made in Italy, and it is all custom made specifically for this residence. So everything's going to stay with the property. We're going to head on this way into the kitchen. We got this natural stone quartzite right here. Beautifully incorporates those brown notes in the property with the white and the snow outdoors. We're going to step on this way, and we've got custom cabinetry all throughout. This is all Italian made. Everything is very well hidden. We've got 2 dishwashers here. One right here, look at that. You can't even tell that they're in here. Another one right here as well. And plenty of storage. We've got nice little beverage station on this end. And then another cooler down here as well. You put your beers, your drinks, your waters, whatever you like. Head on this way, and we're looking at a state-of-the-art Mealy range on this end. Hidden hood right behind here with custom paneling as well. And we're gonna come this way. You guys, I talked about the custom paneling, the custom cabinetry. It's across the board, well designed. Look at this. Look at how this opens up. Absolutely beautifully designed. Now, when we first entered the space, one of the first things I asked the agent was if this home was staged. And she actually told me that it is not staged. This is the homeowner's furniture. This is how they live. This is everything is as if they were living here today. And that's absolutely remarkable because this goes back to the intro when I told you guys the homeowner was involved in every single step of the process. And it just goes to show it right here. Back here, we've got our 2 fridges. One on this side, one on this side, all Sub-Zero, highest end appliances. We've got more freezers down here. We've got 4 freezer drawers underneath. All right. And then on this end, more beverage stations. Look at this, guys. Our Perrier, our waters, another drawer down here as well for more beverage. This property was designed to host all the guests, as many parties as you'd like. Let's move away from the kitchen. Beautifully decorated, very simple, yet absolutely gorgeous. And I want to talk about one more thing real quick. You'll notice around the space, you'll see iPads, you'll see different entertainment purposes. Every single room is completely filled in with lighting, spot lighting, specific lighting, mood lighting, speakers, tons and tons of technology in this space. Now this right here is the money shot for me, guys. Look at this. Look at these ceilings. We're looking at maybe 14-foot ceilings here. We've got this transition. The architect did an incredible job of having the windows up on top to bring in that natural light. And right behind me, we've got this. Let me see if I can get the fireplace going here. We're gonna give that a second to turn on, but we're gonna talk about the custom furniture as well. This is all Italian made, and you're gonna see these colors that just transition perfectly throughout the space. All granite marble fireplaces on the back end right here, and then we've got this built-in TV back here as well. So the TV is the newest technology TV, ultra thin. What's really cool about it is you could do what they're doing at this moment right here by having it work as artwork in the background, right? Playing artwork from across the world. Or if you're hosting guests, let's say you want to have 2 football games on, for example, you can do that and have a dual screen football game. Now, we talked about the glass. There's over 5,000 square feet of just glass. Now, this is thermally broken glass, steel glass windows. And what that means is that there's a material that's put in between the glass to allow it to be, to allow less heat to transfer through. So it almost is insulated, if you want to, in a case, you can call it something like that. We enter this right here. This is our dining room space. I'm a big fan of the artwork here. This was picked by the homeowner out of a New York art firm. Beautifully decorated, beautifully designed. It's to replicate raindrops. And I think that does a great job of replicating raindrops. All right, back to the windows. Seamless integration, indoor and outdoor. I want to show you guys out here real quick. All of these windows open up, and we're back to outside. Let's head on outside real quick over here. As we step out, you get more views of Vail Village right behind me. And then we're gonna pan over this way, and I'm gonna show you one of my favorite spots on the property. Look at this, guys. 75-foot stainless steel pool right here. It's heated. You can probably see the steam. We've got our heated tub at the end, our hot tub at the end. But what's very interesting about this is that in order to put it in the property, what they had to do was they had to bring a massive crane, and this came in 2 pieces, and they lifted it from above the front of the property over the back and laid them both back here and then assembled them together. On this end, we have a full, I'd say it's about 4 inches of acrylic on this side. So it kind of, if you're standing at the end, you can look right through. It gives a great feature. In the center of the pool, we've also got glass bottom on the bottom. So when you're downstairs, we'll look at it a little later, but when you're downstairs hanging out by the fireplace, you'll be able to look up, or you can look from the pool straight down. Right here is where our bar grill area was when we first walked in. We discussed that. And if you notice, I'm actually walking outside in socks because the tile is so warm that you could just walk out here. The pool is warm as well. It's, like I said, it's 27 degrees, but it doesn't feel like it, right? Everything's heated. Stand-up shower right here for if you were to get out of the pool. And then we're gonna keep going this way, and I'm gonna take this tour a little different than the traditional path we take. We're gonna walk on this way, and from the pool on this end, we talked about the master bedroom. We're gonna enter from the master bath. So up here, a little wind here. Up here is your master bedroom balcony. Beautiful views, but we're gonna enter right here. So you hop in the pool, you hop in the hot tub. It's cold out, right? You don't want to run through the house. You run right up those steps. It's just 3 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 steps. You're gonna run up those 5 steps. You're gonna head right here. You're gonna step right into this beautiful, beautiful master bathroom. Look at this, absolutely gorgeous. We're gonna start from the back and we're gonna work our way forward here. Now, one of the things I wanna show you real quick, this is again another touch by the homeowner, and what they did is, if you look right here, we've got this illusion, these small illusions across the property where the bathroom extends all the way back. And it's just a mirror that was placed back here, but this incorporation of the wood and the marble gives it, with that mirror in the back, gives it an illusion that it's much, much larger. Love that, great detail. We're gonna head back here real quick. I'm gonna cover these very briefly, and then we're gonna move to the rest of the bathroom. His, hers toilets on both ends. Again, marble back slab. Privacy right here with this gorgeous glass door. Both sides, you don't have to share toilets. So you hopped out of the pool, right? It's freezing in there. Ran in here, started getting ready for your day, and look at these fixtures. I want you to pay attention to the fixtures across the property. No 2 bathrooms have the same fixtures, which is very interesting because some of the houses that we've done, you get the same fixtures across the whole space. What the homeowner has elected to do here is give different fixtures in every single bathroom, thus in turn creating different environments in every single bathroom. So these are beautifully maintained fixtures right here. I love the sink. I love this matte finish on the sink. Everything is floating. You'll notice our vanities do not sit on the floor. And what's very interesting here is we've got these views, right, of the pool. We've got these views of the village down below. Instead of eating all of that up with a big mirror and taking away from that, we have the seamless integration with the glass. And what they did was they brought a drop-down mirror in the middle, do whatever you need in this case. But as you're washing your hands, as you're getting ready for the day, you can look right outside. Absolutely beautiful. Now on this end, what we've got here is we've got our tub, again with the matte white. I love that. Same fixtures as the sink. Look at this. So you don't really see this often, but what they did is they incorporated the towel rack, and it fits perfectly here. Usually we see a lot of the towel racks wall mounted. I love this. Easily accessible, plenty of room. I'm not sure if it's heated or not, but beautifully fits into the space. One more thing, we're talking about details. We want to pinpoint details. I don't know if you noticed this or not, but the way that the marble is laid on the wall, we've got our center point right here, creating an almost star effect that spreads across that. That's another detail incorporated by the homeowner. The homeowner did an absolutely remarkable job here. The attention to detail is phenomenal. That connection in the corner, we're gonna see it in the stand-up shower as well. As we head this way, remember I talked about everything being floating, so when you are cleaning the space, it's much easier to get this all cleaned. You can clean under here. Our floating bench, we've got a massive shower head above me, and then the same thing right here. If we look at the corner, all of the marble is aligned and expands from that corner. Very, very well done. He hopped out of the pool, hopped in here, you know, he took a shower, stand-up shower, hopped in the bath, whatever the case may be. Now it's time to get dressed. Let's head on this way, and we're gonna step right into our beautiful closet, wardrobe section. Look at the natural light that comes in from here. Beautiful, beautiful natural light. We've got our blinds that are all automatic, so there's no need for concern with privacy. All of these are custom-made cabinets. Look at that. Beautifully done. Same down here as well. Gorgeous. All right, and behind me, we've got our illuminated closet as well. We open these guys up. So you come in here, you grab whatever you need from the drawers, head on over, grab a shirt, jacket, whatever the case may be, and get dressed for the day. Very, very well done. Now we're gonna step out of here. You got dressed. Let's head on over to the bedroom and take a look at that real quick. And I wanna show you guys really how grand this section is. When we head out of here, I'll show you the true massiveness. But look at this, we're aligned again. I was talking about the symmetry in the space, the lighting above, very well aligned. And then what you'll see is as this comes to an end, right behind me, what we've got is a fireplace. And it goes right there. So we've got this marble all the way here, and this finishes the look from the end of the hallway. So as you're looking all the way down, this is where it ends right here on this marble with this fireplace. beautiful seating area. And then we're gonna look at the bedroom, and I wanna take a quick glance back at the balcony where we came in from. Custom furniture throughout the space. Look at how beautifully well designed this is. Gorgeous headboard here, nice little seating area. And if you look up, what you'll see is that natural light that we talked about from the beginning. You're still able to receive that natural light, and you've got this wood paneling that transitions seamlessly from inside to outside. And we'll cover more of that once we go to the lower level. You'll see a couple more features, but beautiful, beautiful transition. All right, bed right there. Out on this side, unprecedented views of the village, some more mountains in the backdrop. Truly one of a kind experience. So we started, we came in from the pool, we went into the bathroom. This is the bedroom, this is the master bedroom. And we've got this beautiful long hallway where on one end we have the master bathroom that we entered. On the other end, we've got our closet space. And you're walking out, you're done with here. Let's say you have guests over, you close this. And let's say your guest is waiting for right here. You're running your company and you want to close that deal that you've been waiting oh so long to close, whether it's via conference call or they're right here in front of you, whatever the case is. This is your nice little office seating area. We've got our TV back here for all the news as well. The deal closes, right? Someone is sitting here, the deal closes, or it's over the phone. You've got your family around you. How do you celebrate? There's no better way to celebrate than to head over to this door right here, where we've got this beautifully cooled wine room. Look at this, guys. Incredible. Right here, beautifully done. Now I want to talk about these doors too, and I want to talk about some of the features in this house. These doors all have hidden hinges. So if you look at this right here, it might get a zoom in later, but hidden hinges in all the doors. So the hinge goes back into the door and you won't see it from either side. And we've got great drywalling across the board. We've got this nice little cut right here. This is very hard to maintain. In like a normal house, what you would see is a baseboard down there to cover that. But here it's all meticulously done so you don't need a baseboard. Now from here, we've got two stops. Our first one is gonna be our powder room on this end, and then we're gonna head on upstairs and I'll bring you guys back around. All right, so first stop, powder room. I wanna show you a couple things in this powder room. Let's start, before we get to this structure right here, which is remarkable, I wanna start with the backdrop on this. When looking at this from far away, it looks like metal or steel, but it's actually not, and it's actually flat. What they've done is the lighting gives the illusion that this is a textured metal backdrop, and it's incredible. They did an incredible thing with that. We've got our wall mounted, again, everything here, nothing is on the floor. Our vanity is wall mounted. Our toilets are wall mounted. For cleaning purposes, when you come in here, very easy to clean underneath this, very easy to keep it well kept. Now let's talk about the fixture. Remember how I talked about different fixtures in every single bathroom? Pay attention to that. So we saw like the square modern style fixtures in the master bathroom. Here, this very, very modern fixture, look at this. And that's how you're able to wash your hands. Beautifully well done. That's the powder room right off the entrance. Let's head on upstairs and I want to show you guys a couple things. Now, as we head up the stairs, one of the first things you're gonna notice, again, the glass from floor to ceiling all the way up. They've left a little gap here so you can look down and truly see how far down it goes. But we've also got this beautiful structure out here. This art structure was designed with the house in mind. And for those of you that are like us and are from Chicago, you'll get a resemblance of the bean. And the bean was actually used in creating this artwork as a resemblance. The purpose of it is you've got multiple bubbles and each bubble shows a reflection of the house. So as we look out to the snow and nature around us, we still get that reflection of glass and mirrors and everything else. Now, as we get to the top floor, we have two beautiful guest bedrooms up here. We're gonna step into the first one on this end, and I wanna talk about, again, the coloring, the design, beautifully well kept. But what I really love about this room is the steel frame, the windows. Just gives it that almost homey feel, right? It just feels like almost like a bookshelf to the outside world, right? We've got beautiful views of the mountain right here. Neighbors, we've got the slopes. On this end too, they're not floor to ceiling, but we've still got a gorgeous, gorgeous view of the mountains on that end too. This is the first guest bedroom. We're gonna take a peek into the bathroom. As we step in here, those windows go all the way across the board. Right here, we've got our tub, toilet, again, floating fixture. And remember what I said before, the fixtures change in every room. So right here, these fixtures are a little different. We've got our controls on the left and the right, with this beautiful fixture and this nice little sink right here. Back on this side, we've got our walk-in closet. Something that's a little different here is we've seen that glass come in from the outside to the inside, and it's being incorporated into the closet as well. Plenty of room to store everything that you need in here. Let's step back out here and head on to the second guest bedroom. So on our first floor, we saw the master that took up the entire wing on this side. Up here, we went up the stairs with the floor to ceiling, beautiful glass windows with views of that bean-like, Chicago bean-like artwork that's on the outside, reflection of the house on every single bubble that we see in there. We come up here, 2 guest bedrooms. This is the first one. We step on this way and we're gonna head into the second one from here. And when we come out of there, we're gonna head outside to the rooftop. But first, when we walk in, this is something that I love. Gorgeous, gorgeous little play on the room right here. So you've got your bed, and look at that, guys. Just take a look at this. We've got 2 bunk beds or reading areas on this side right here. Isn't that absolutely awesome? So if you've got kids back here, you can hop up here. This is very comfortable. You could sleep up here. You could climb all the way up and hang out up there and look out the front of the house as well. Beautiful, beautiful design. This is my favorite room out of the guest bedrooms. Now, again, with the custom use of acrylic, in this case, we've used acrylic, laid it over the top with the black wood to bring this nice little TV console that we've got set up here. Unprecedented views of the outside. Look at those mountains. Look at the village down below. Everything is walking distance here. Right here, we've got our in-suite bathroom as well. Walk-in closet on this end. And right here, different fixture as well. Look at this. We got a floating stone, different fixture on this end. All the mirrors in here are built into the space with their own illumination, and our stand-up shower in this case too. Now, I want to point out something here, again, that goes back to the detail. So we've got our floating vanities as discussed in all the other spaces, makes cleaning significantly easier. You step into here and look at the ceiling. We're looking at 14-foot ceilings. And from there, we've got windows to the outside so that natural light flows in. Now, something that's very significant to me is the level of detail. So when you walk in and you look at this, right, all you're gonna see is the light fixture above us and the outside window. But what's hidden very well is they've added a little lip right here, and they've got the bathroom fan hidden on this side. So as the steam goes up, the bathroom fan is still working, the ventilation is working the way it's supposed to, but it's not interrupting the look of it. So as I step in, it's like, wow, floor to ceiling. We got marble all over here. We got natural lighting coming in from out there. Just absolutely beautiful. We're gonna step out of here, and next up, let's head on outside and let's take a look at the upper level rooftop. Come on, let's go. Wow. Just look at that. Now as we step out from those 2 guest bedrooms, back out here on this upper deck, it is a little windy out here, so bear with me with the camera. Heated floors, nice warm heated floors. Now the tile here is all heated and it detects snow. So the way it works, if there's any snow, it'll turn on automatically. The water will go between the cracks and down into the gutter system and then drain away from the property. We're gonna step on this way, and our terrace extends over here, but I wanna cover a couple things. We're gonna step up here. Real quick, beautiful outdoor terrace on this end, nice little fireplace. We're incorporating the steel beams that are across the property. This property is all steel, it's not going anywhere. Steel beams across the board, very well thought of with the design. Right here, we can have some seating, and this will open up to our bar area. We're gonna go take a look at that in just a second. But real quick, I wanna take a look at this camera right above me. One of the first things I noticed on the property was this camera. And I went to the agent and I said, hey, what's going on with the camera? It's a massive camera. And she told me that the homeowners actually their second residences in a warmer climate. And when they're living in the warmer climate, they'll look at the camera, which is pointed directly at the Gore range on that end. And if they see fresh snow or any sort of fresh powder, they'll actually hop on a plane, fly in, and make sure that they're skiing on some fresh powder, which is remarkable. Very, very well thought of. We're gonna head on in here. This is our little kitchenette slash bar area. And as we step in here, we got our sink, drink beverage cooler on this end. You know, we got another cooler here for our champagne, to enjoy the champagne. Some more storage here. And then this side, this actually opens up. Remember in the beginning of the video, we talked about that seamless integration of indoor and outdoor. Occurs right here, where you can pour your drinks for your guests and have beautiful access to the inside. We don't have to run all the way back down the stairs, guys. We've got our own freestanding elevator that can bring us to any floor on the property. We're gonna take this elevator down in just a second. I just wanna point out something here. You might see the number 8. This property is technically only 4 floors, but there's different mezzanine levels that are 2 or 3 steps apart. It's listed as 8 floors on the elevator, just to allow you to stop at every single floor. Doesn't matter where you wanna go, you can easily access it from this elevator. Beautifully well thought of. Let's close up here, let's take the elevator, and I'll meet you guys downstairs. Now, we've taken the elevator downstairs and we're gonna step out into our garage level. This is where all of the driveways lead into, and we're gonna start right back here. I wanna focus on this space. Now, what's very, very special about this property is the amount of parking available. We've got 2 enclosed outdoor parking spots on this level. We've got 4 garage spots as well, and then we've also got some parking in front of the property. You can't find that kind of parking anywhere on this road or in this area. So right here is our first garage. Right behind me, which is very special, we've got artwork across the property, but right here, I want to take a look at this. We're not going to go inside, but I just want to talk about it. This is a safety room. It's got a full enclosure in it. On the inside, we have oxygen, we have internet, and we have a landline. In the event of emergency, in the event of any sort of situation where you might feel at harm, this is where you can hide it out and they won't be able to access you. You know, it's fully enclosed. From this garage space, we're going to step out this way. Right here, we've got a little doggy shower. My little pup Toasty would love that. A little doggy shower there. Shout out Toasty. And then on this side, we've got a nice little walkway out to the motorway. From here is another garage space as well. I want to take a look at this garage space. Now, this would be considered your display. We've got floor-to-ceiling windows on this side. So when your guests are entering through the side door, this is where your most prestigious or most beautiful car would be. We've got LED lighting, you know, custom spot lighting across the board as well. On the outside, what's very, very cool, and I'll show you guys this later, is the outdoor parking spots actually have a car rinse off. So as you're driving around in this weather, and let's say you're getting salt on the car, when you pull out or pull into the spot, it'll spray water to rinse off your car so you can continue having a clean car no matter where you're driving out to. Now, this garage space, like I said, is where the most prestigious vehicles are gonna be. This is where you're gonna park your Rolls Royce, your Bugatti, whatever the brand car that you enjoy is. And we're gonna head on this way. And that about wraps it up for this floor right here. And I wanna take you guys down to 2 more guest levels. And we're gonna look at the bedrooms down here. So we visited our master bedroom on the first floor. We went upstairs, we visited our 2 guest bedrooms there with beautiful exit out into that rooftop terrace. And then we came down here to the garage level, and we're gonna go visit 2 more bedrooms below. But when we go down there, I want you guys to pay attention to the ceiling height. Let's go take a look at it. I wanna show you guys this. Guys, we are down here, and look, we're still in 14-foot ceilings. Remarkable. Absolutely remarkable. Right behind me, this is gonna be our laundry room. All laundry's in there. We won't go in there, not too much to look at. We're gonna head out this way, and this is my 2 favorite guest bedrooms. Personally, these are my 2 favorite. Which one do we wanna step in first? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's go this side. All right, so when you first step into this guest bedroom, right here, we've got our custom storage, right? All of these are custom made with illuminated lighting on the inside. And I love the way that this is designed. Can you just come up a little bit before we move that past it? Look at this. You stick your finger in here and then you pull. And I love that. Beautifully, beautifully well done. We're gonna visit the bedroom. Before we talk about the bedroom, let's look outside. Let's look at these views. We've got that incorporation I talked about with you guys. Let me see if I can open this up to truly give you a better look at the view. Talked about that seamless integration between inside and outside, but look at the wood paneling that we've got on the roof here. It transitions to the outside. And then we've got, remember in the beginning I talked about that blend of glass, of nature, of snow, of steel. It's all right here. This is the perfect image of it. Steel rails, steel staircase that'll lead you right up to the pool. We've also got our glass all throughout. Beautifully, beautifully well done take on that capture of a modern living, the combination of nature. All right, so for the bedroom, again, custom furniture. All the furniture is made from Italy specifically for this space. They've incorporated the mirrors across the board. Something that I've noticed from just walking in is normally when you're in a house and you're getting dressed to get ready, you know, you're always looking, oh, hey, where's the mirror? Where am I looking for? In this property specifically, it doesn't matter where you're looking, there's always mirrors. I love that. It's a beautiful modern incorporation. So we're gonna step out of this room. I wanna take a look at this bathroom right here. Again, different fixtures, every single space. Remember, everything is floating. We've got this clean, clean look. I love this right here, this tile. It goes into the shower as well. So we've got these fixtures right here, look at that. Floating slab on this end as well, beautifully well designed. And we're gonna step on this way. And they did something a little different here that they haven't done in any other of the other bathrooms, is they incorporated the stand-up shower with the tub in the same area. Great for cleaning, you can wash everything all together, and I really like that. We're gonna step out from here, our toilet in there, and then let's go visit that second guest bedroom on this floor. As we walk in, first thing we've got our floor to ceiling mirror, again with the outdoor look on this end. Look at that. Views of the outside, absolutely beautiful. You're between the trees. This is what, to me, when I think of Colorado living, this is it. This is Vail. This is it, guys. Another restroom on this end. This one is also one of my favorite. So as we step in here, we've got our tub, beautiful fountain on this end. Our fixtures over here are a little different as well. We're looking at these fixtures, look at that. And then floating vanity throughout, beautiful countertops, custom Italian cabinetry. And what they did here is they hid the toilet really well. It's behind this glass pane, very well hidden. It doesn't really capture your eye. Now, stand-up shower. I love this, look at this. Pan out this way, and let's see if we can capture this for everyone. Floor to ceiling window here on this end. So you get views of the trees and the outdoors. Natural light above me. A free hanging shower head right above. And that about wraps it up for this floor. We had 2 additional guest bedrooms on this floor. Now, I'm saving the best for last for you guys. I hope you know that. And I always like to do that because my favorite spaces are gonna be down where we're gonna go to the true entertainment spots and even the spa. I have never, ever seen a spa like this, guys. I would pay top dollar just to enjoy the spa here. Let's go take a look at that and let's go take a peek downstairs. Come on. Now, guys, everything from here on out is just absolute wow factor. Beautifully designed furniture, the lighting in the room is incredible, everything is custom made. I want to show you guys everything on this floor, but first I want to show you the spa because the spa is unlike anything you've ever seen before. This is a one-of-a-kind spa. So we're gonna have to take a couple more stairs downstairs and then we can come back up here to this entertainment space. Let's go down there. Let's take a look at this spa, guys. Incredibly well-designed spa. We're back down below grade and look what we're looking at. This is the very, very bottom floor. 14-foot ceilings still. We're still incorporating 14-foot ceilings across the board over the entire house, even though we're all the way at the bottom. But first, I gotta be quiet because this is a spa. Let's step inside and look at this. When you first walk in, we're greeted by this beautiful lighting right here. And I wanna cover right this here. This is where all our towels are gonna be, our candles, our bottled water. And the first two things we're gonna look at is first, we're gonna talk about our sauna on this end. Our heated sauna. Look at this, guys. As you step in here, have a seat. You know, I've got a buddy of mine, Dan. Dan, if you're watching this video, this is your dream right here. From the sauna, we can head into the steam shower as well on this end. Right here, this is our steam sauna, and the lighting is beautifully well done. The stone that was used to create this space, gorgeously selected. Absolutely incredible. Very, very calming throughout. So we step away from here, and I want to show you guys this. Look at this right here. Look at this, guys. We've got our cold plunge on one end, and then we've got our hot tub on this end, and then we've also got a full stand-up shower with a 24-inch shower head right above us. You've got it all. You got, you know, you could go in there, forget the sauna, the steam shower. We can go back here, and you might be thinking, oh, well, I have to run to the washroom. What am I gonna do? Well, when you're done hanging out, you're done sitting here, there's a washroom right here as well. Everything was so thought of. We enter this space, beautifully illuminated. And look at this, very calm, very zen-like, beautiful lighting. It might be a little dark for you guys. If it is, I'm sorry, but it is beautifully lit in here. Very, very calm. Look, they even incorporated the stone right here on this fixture, this sink. Very well thought of. Now, I want to show you guys one more thing, which is very, very cool. And I want to see if I can get it turned on right here for you, because this is the coolest feature. The only downside to it is when it's on, you won't be able to hear anything from the microphone. So we're just gonna show you. I guess that's the best way to do it. We're gonna give it a second to start up. Here we go. Look at the black marble that was used here. Beautiful tones. Look at that. Now that's a hot tub. There's the waterfall for you. Absolutely amazing. Let's head on out of here. Now, before we go up, I want to show you guys one more thing. For those of you that know me personally, you know I'm a geek when it comes to the mechanical rooms of these places. This is a huge structure, beautiful estate with tons of water features, tons of luxury features. How is it all managed from the back end? What's going on with the brains of the operation? And that's where we're gonna start right here. This is our submarine room, AKA mechanical room. Let's head on in there. Now, when you first step in, I want you to look at just all of the equipment that's being used here to run this property. Let's take a look for right here, thermostats, for example. All individually zoned, every bedroom, every closet, living, kitchen, all organized right here, allowing for an engineer to be able to control everything. We've got tons of boilers. We've got our snow melt boiler, you know, we've got our water heater on this end, our house boiler, beautifully organized, beautifully labeled. But the one thing that the homeowners did an incredible job of here, which again goes back to the security that I was discussing, they wanted the house to be able to be serviced without interruption from the inside. So come here. There is multiple mechanical rooms across the entire property. Every single mechanical room is accessible via the outside. So when the homeowner was building the space, one of the key things she said is, I don't want these techs or these engineers or whoever's coming in to work on the property to be walking through the house or walking with their boots, you know, creating dust or just seeing the privacy of my family in the space. And so every single mechanical room here is accessible from the outside, meaning that everything can be fixed in the home without entering from the inside. Beautifully, beautifully well thought of. let's get out of here and let's go upstairs to the entertainment space I was talking about. Now we're gonna come back up here to this entertainment space, and this is where the custom furniture, the custom process, everything is fully well thought of. Before I dive into everything, quick look. We talked about the custom roof paneling. It extends all throughout the inside and the outside of the house. That's where that seamless integration incorporates itself. We've got these marble fireplaces, beautiful glass on the inside, gas powered. Such a very well thought out space. I absolutely love it. Our floating bookshelves that are illuminated all throughout. You got this artwork that just draws in your attention on these white walls that don't even feel like white walls. Everything just feels perfect here, and it feels so calming. Now we look at this furniture on this end too, right? Very comfortable, allows for the incorporation of books. And we head on to this table, and right here, the owners love having board games, playing games, card games, whatever the case may be. So they had this table, which was made custom for them. It's a solid steel, solid piece of metal right here that goes across the board. Look at that. And just supports itself on this end, right? It's being supported with this wooden frame right here. And within this wooden frame, again, we've got coolers, beverage coolers. We got room for our champagne. Everywhere you look, you have the opportunity to greet your guests. And right behind us, we've got this gorgeous fireplace that sits right underneath the pool. We're gonna cover that in just a second. I wanna take you guys down the rest of this hallway. But again, I wanna point at one key feature here, which seems to be a common theme across the entire house. The linear lines that are in the space, everything is meticulously thought of. Pay attention to the tile beneath me, straight lines. We're going all the way down as far as the eye can see. Right above me, straight lines. We're right in between these doors, and right behind me, as you're standing down this hallway right here, I'm gonna step aside so you can see it. We've got our artwork at the end of the hallway, right in our movie room over there. Beautiful. So this space was originally intended to be an exercise room. It can be used for whatever you like. It could be, you know, your yoga room. You can have dance classes here, whatever the case may be. This is the perfect spot for it. It's very calming. It has got that calming effect down that's similar to the spa. And right here, we've got two things. We've got our bathroom, and then we've got a shower on this end. Let's talk about the bathroom first. We talked about the fixtures all across. Here we go. Another interesting fixture. We've got this freestanding sink right here. No vanity. This is the first item in the entire house that's touching the floor, and it's an entire sculpture or art piece within itself. Completely freestanding. And then we've got all the way down from the ceiling. Look at that. Incredible. Toilet, we've incorporated some of the stone from the outside. We're bringing in the browns, the natural spa look. Very, very well thought of. Beautifully built-in mirror here. I love it. I think this house has, as far as like mirrors and lighting and that feel, we haven't seen anything like it in any other property. I'm not even kidding. This is top notch for me. We got our shower over here as well, glass. You know, you got our shower head, nice little floating bench. Now you might be thinking, Henry, what's the deal? Am I gonna shower and all my guests are gonna see what's going on? No, that's not the case. They thought about that too. Look at this. We're gonna push in there. We're gonna pull this guy out. And look at that, guys. We've got our own private enclosed shower. So if you're home alone, you could enjoy the space. If you have guests over, by all means, enjoy your privacy. So, like I said, you'll notice here across the board, we've got the power in the floor too, so you can put your ellipticals, your treadmills, whatever the case may be. Or if you just want to make it a yoga room, make it a yoga room. The world is your oyster, and you can make it anything you want it to be. That painting that we discussed, real quick, we're gonna visit this room right here. I'm not gonna go into too much detail. This is a movie room. We've got the perfectly matched seating around the board. And remember I talked about like the brown notes. Look, the custom furniture, they incorporated the integration between the wood and the metal, even in spaces like this. Very, very well thought of. So this is your movie room. Everything you need, beautiful artwork behind me. We're gonna step on this way. Nice little space right here. Can be used for anything you like, as we discussed. this could be actually a perfect spot for a nice big table on Thanksgiving or any sort of holiday. You know, maybe the kids hang out down here while adults are upstairs, whatever the case may be. This is my favorite room, guys. I absolutely love it. This is my favorite room. The lighting, the fireplace, the glass, the reflection, it's just so calming. I could sit down here and read books every single day. Let's go outside. Let me show you what's out here. Again, floor to ceiling, seamless integration. I'm saying it 100 times, but it applies 1,000 times. Here we go. The glass doors open right up to the outside. We can access the outside if we'd like. Now, what you'll notice different here is we've got screen doors on this end, but not upstairs. For those of you that aren't from Colorado in the mountains up here, there really aren't mosquitoes and flies and bugs like that. It's mostly just small animals like squirrels. So when you're accessing the main level like this, we're lower by the trees and squirrels can get in here. You want to put screens just to prevent any small animals from coming in. All right, we're gonna step on out. And this is where the end of our video is gonna come to an end. I'm gonna step right down here, guys. We've got this beautiful fireplace behind me, and right above me, you'll see beautiful natural light coming, but that's actually the glass bottom of the swimming pool right above us. So if you're up there swimming, you can look right down on this truly, truly remarkable property. So much steel was used here, so much modern architecture. The combination of the steel, the glass, nature behind me, just remarkable. Now, before we come to an end, I want to give a big shout out to one person, and that individual is Alitza. She is the listing agent on this property. Alitza, thank you so much for allowing us to be here today. Without you, this video would not have been possible. She was a very, very welcoming host, walked us through the property, showed us all the incredible features here, and I can't wait to show you guys as well. For those of you that don't follow us, for those of you who have not subscribed, now is the time to do it. Tap the like button, tap subscribe. The more subscribers we have, the more opportunity we have to grow our channel, the more opportunity we have to bring you along for the ride as we tour the most luxurious properties around the world. Guys, we're here for you. We're here for the passion of real estate. We're here to see all of this architecture, and we want you along the way with us. So please like, subscribe, follow, and I'll catch you next time.